actually give you not an absolute long checklist of exactly how you have to be if you're male or female, but it does give you a genuine sense of what is masculine and what is feminine. لَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنْثَى. The male is not like the female. And these modern confusions that seek to turn us all into sort of equal consumers, really, because the more human differentiations there are, the harder it is for the advertising people to appeal to everybody. To melt us down into a single module of humanity that then has to make massive choices about identity, self and meaning is something that Sunnah exists as probably the world's most successful and credible alternative to. The Sunnah does tell you what to do with your body and your spiritual life if you're specifically male or if you're specifically female. It does give you adab and forms of boundary protection for the all-important relationship between the genders, confusion about which causes so many issues with relationships in the modern world. It does give you a sense that male and female are not just random genetic outcomes, but actually have a deep significance. And that while we've never spoken in our heritage of an inner hierarchy, of one being superior to the other, we've always known that they were very different. And this is part of the strength of Islam, and one reason why it's so important for us to adhere to the Sunnah and not to attempt various forms of radical reconfiguration to try and bring Islam and its often detested gender beliefs into line with the current social beliefs of the modern world. We resist that. And those who are desperately trying to find sort of second wave feminism in the pages of the Quran and the Hadith, they'll be disappointed sooner or later because it's simply not there. And we are proud of our identity, just as others despise us for having it. And we note how a certain type of roulette feminism has actually mutated into an imperial rhetoric or discourse now, facilitating the bombing of Afghanistan and other Muslim countries. Because Muslims are so wicked to their women, therefore we can send the smart bombs and the drones and everything else. It's become, although feminism didn't set out to be that, increasingly it seems to become an ideology, a discourse of Western world domination. Because if the feminists are right, then the Westerner, white man and white woman, is right in categorically despising every other culture. Not just the Muslims, but the traditional Chinese, Hindus, New Guineans, native Australians, everybody else. It is the perfect weapon for empire builders. So we need to be aware of this. But we need to be aware also of the dangers of retreating into an over-reified and foolish extremism in gender modalities, which is reactive and not based on correct usul. If we look to the Quran and the Hadith for their models of gender essence and gender interaction, we will find the answers to these massive confusions that we are now seeing even on the silver screen and in the souls of so many puzzled and unhappy teenagers around the world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.